you guys?
Mhm.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So we are putting two teams together. We have two push to diamond groups, more of accountability groups, and helping you become more in the leadership role. So we're putting our teams together, and tonight I get to talk to you guys like you don't hear enough of me. Um, Today, I'm going to be talking to you about having an elite team and why it's important and how your team is impacted when you become an elite coach. And like I said, I know this is a diamond group, but it doesn't stop at diamond. This is just the beginning of getting into that leadership role and building a big team. And I know a lot of you guys are taking off, and I can see every single one of you in my downline, and I see a whole lot of rock stars and new and upcoming leaders. And I'm just so excited for each of you to be here. And we have an amazing opportunity that is sitting right in front of us. Can you guys just do me a favor and mute yourselves? If I can't mute some of you. I don't know why. All right, cool. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my story. As you probably heard a lot of it, I'm not going to go too in depth, but I want to show you guys the potential that each and every one of you have, because I am just an average girl who didn't do really well in school. I didn't have a whole lot of dreams. I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, self-esteem. I started this business as a challenger, and then I moved on to a discount coach, and then I moved on to a working coach. And now I am working on being in the Millionaires Club. It's not going to happen yet, but it's going to happen soon. All right. So my story, I started almost 3 years ago in this business. And again, I was working, well, I didn't tell you this yet, I was working as a nurse, full-time hours in the ER. I had 2 kids. I had a 1-year-old and a newborn. So I literally got right out of my pregnancy, postpartum, 6 weeks, started my fitness journey. I was also taking master's classes to get my school nurse certification. Yes, you have to take master's classes for that. Everyone asks me that. And you take clinicals. So I was doing clinicals 8 hours a day in a school, well, 7 hours a day in a school. I was working as a nurse, taking care of 2 kids, one being a newborn, one being 1-year-old. Guys, that's a lot of work. I didn't think I had time to add something else into what I already didn't have time for. So, I took my time. I gave it a try with coaching. For my first 2 months, I tried. Here's the difference between what I'm doing now and what I was doing then. I tried back then, and then in January of 2013 is when I stopped trying and I started doing. And what changed my mindset was going to my first Super Saturday event. So if you guys have an opportunity to go to a Super Saturday event, get your butts there, because it is a game changer. It is amazing. If you guys don't think you have a Super Saturday around you, please go on to Team Beachbody and look up your zip code, area code, zip code, one of those codes. Look it up and find a Super Saturday that's close to you. See, I'm really not that smart. That just shows you the potential that you can have being successful in this business. It's because you have a vision and you have a goal. All right. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a nutritionist. And this is what we tell people when we're starting this journey. They don't have to be this straight A student, 3.0 GPA, 4.0 GPA, and, have all these extra classes and be a nutritionist. You don't have to do that. You just have to have a passion and a vision for what you're doing. All right. So, I was working as a nurse, and I came into this wanting to just continue my own journey and help more people, okay? As I continued helping more people, I realized what I was getting out of my nursing career versus what I was getting out of coaching. And when I was at work as a nurse, I realized what I was actually missing out on. I loved my nursing job. I was always that person that said, I will never stop nursing. I am a nurse. Like I said, I did not do very well in school. I mean, I did good. I got through college, but I had to work really hard at it is what I'm getting. So for how hard I had to work, I was not going to leave my career that I worked so darn hard for. Then I realized that I was missing out on time with my kids. I was missing out on holidays with my kids. I was missing out on watching them grow. You know, those holidays are something you never get back with your kids. Those memories. Can you guys hear me and see me? Uh-oh. Can you guys see me? Are you guys there?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I think I froze. All right. Um, missing out on the memories with your kids. One of those memories that I missed out on because I was working as a nurse was my oldest son's first crawl. And that was the moment that I'm like, I am so sick of missing out on these memories with my kids. I could be doing something more. I have this opportunity with coaching sitting, right in front of me. And it was like, well, I didn't have the opportunity right then, but at that time I was working as a nurse and I realized I'm missing out on these memories. Like, what can I do to be at home with my kids? And as I continued growing, as I went to that Super Saturday and I saw the top coaches up on stage and realized how normal they were, that they have a normal life, that they weren't, something that I couldn't be, that's when I decided that I needed to do this. And I needed to do it for not just me, but for my kids, for my family. So I started growing my team. And 3 months after I had my Super Saturday, I ended up going diamond. And guys, I did not go diamond by having working coaches. I went diamond by having all discount coaches and one working coach. One working coach. I need you guys to realize you do not have to build all working coaches to have a successful team. It starts at step 1. You get discount coaches. And I'm frozen again, aren't I? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? I don't know what's going on. This doesn't normally happen. Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on with my internet. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay, perfect. All right. So building your team off of discount coaches. You don't have to build all working coaches because you know what? About 5% of coaches actually work the business. So if you waited on working coaches that told you, I want to be a working coach to join you, you're going to be waiting a long, long, long time. Think about it, guys. The reason we have challenge groups is to help people become successful. All of my coaches started in a challenge group just like I did. You work with them in a challenge group. You sign them up as a discount coach. You help them have a story. You help them have a transformation. With that, that's going to naturally help them gain a passion to do what we're doing. That's the point of it. So guys, when you're looking at, should I just sell a challenge pack and sign up a new customer, or should I sign this person up as a discount coach? If they're using Shakeology for at least 3 months, I sign them up. If I have a gut feeling this could be a really good coach one day, I sign them up. If they tell me they have a price objection and they don't have a lot of money, I sign them up. Because every one of those things is not only going to benefit you, this is not for you. This is for them. So stop thinking about just yourself in the business. But once you take yourself out of it and think of them and put them first, that's going to help you. That's going to help you be successful, and it's going to help them be successful. That's what it's about. All right. So hold on one sec. Totally lost my track here. All right. So I'm going to be getting into something here. So, signing up the discount coaches. I hear a dog. Anyone have a dog that you can mute yourself? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Can you repeat the part about only having one working coach? I stopped actually talking when I went frozen, but I just said that I built my team off of having all discount coaches and one working coach. So I don't want you guys to, how did I do it?
Yeah, because I have one coach kind of who like she does more than the rest of them, and
Mhm.
so I'm having trouble going diamond because of that. She has one coach signed under her right now, so she really only needs to sign one more to go emerald.
If you guys are running a challenge group, you should be able to sign challengers as discount coaches.
That's what I was doing, and I just signed 2 other people like a couple weeks ago, like last week,
Good.
as both as discount coaches, and they're in the challenge group that we're doing.
Okay. So, I mean, that's what I did. I signed up my challengers as discount coaches. And when I helped them, they ended up later on becoming working coaches. And then when you're trying to go diamond, you have to have 2 emeralds. Is that what you're saying? So your
Yeah,
one coach only has one. So if
yeah.
you guys are running a challenge group together, she needs to be signing another challenger up as a discount coach or a spouse or a family member.
So I'm running the challenge group with Erica.
Mm-hmm.
So I've signed people and she's signed people, but I've never run my own.
You can either, if you're not comfortable running your own yet, add them into Erica's and do it all together. But
That's
if,
what I've been doing.
okay, that's good. And then
Okay.
if you have a coach who has a coach that wants to do it as well, bring them into Erica's group. That way you guys can all do it together. And then
Okay.
as you get more familiar with it, you should be able to run your own groups with your coaches.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just don't have enough right now
that's
to
okay.
run.
For now, run it with Erica until you are ready. But honestly, if you have between you and your coaches, eventually 5 people is all you need. 5
Oh, I
people.
have that myself.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Cool.
So basically, like you're saying, those people, like I could just be like, oh, if you want to run it with me, you can use that to sign people, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Like I said, as long as I know they're going to be on Shakeology and they're going to be sticking with it, I sign them up as a discount coach. It's going to help them save money. It's going to help them stay accountable, and it's going to help you grow a business. And when, the time comes that they are seeing results and they want to work the business, you're skipping that whole process of signing up with a $40 fee to send an email to get that $40 back. You're skipping that process.
Yeah,
That way
that's
when you're
normally what I do. Yeah.
ready. Okay, good. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Elite would not have happened for me personally if it wouldn't have been for me signing up those discount coaches to get my business started and running those challenge groups every single month and keeping up with them and treating my discount coaches like challengers. That is a key thing here because a lot of people will sign up coaches and they forget about them. Guys, if you are not keeping them in a challenge group, they are going to fall off and they're going to go inactive. They're not going to be reaching their goals and you're going to be falling back with your rank. And one of the most important things is when you're rank advancing, you don't step back from that. You don't lose your rank. If you lose your rank, you're also losing money because those cycle bonuses will go down, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. And another thing is that helped me reach Elite and 5-star was me personally stepping out of my comfort zone to not only recruit for challengers, but also recruiting for working coaches. Because guys, think about it. Your challengers will eventually become working coaches if you stick with them and they stick with it too. But what about looking for those people who want to get right on board, who are just ready to go balls to the wall? Those are the people that are going to push faster and harder. Those are going to be your very successful coaches right off the bat versus someone who's just not ready to work the business. Okay? So you have to push out of your comfort zone and talk to people about what you're doing. I know it's scary to do, but it's something you need to do if you want to grow a business of business builders like you. So I'm going to show you guys why it is important to sign up discount coaches to grow a team. Like I said, if I wouldn't have signed up discount coaches, my business would not be where it is today. So there's a huge difference between signing up customers and selling challenge packs versus signing discount coaches to build volume and cycle bonuses, which is your residual income that is going to be more stable for you. Because at the end of the day, if you want to go away for a week on vacation and you don't want to work because you want your family time, if you're not signing discount coaches and working coaches and you're just signing those challenge packs, that week that you're on vacation, guess what? That week that you're getting paid, you're not going to make any money. But if you're growing a team and you're signing up discount coaches and working coaches, and then they're signing up people eventually, you're going to have money in your bank without having to do anything. That's the residual income. So I'm going to show you guys. Is it okay that I screen share? Are you guys good with that? Okay. Don't mind how messy my computer is right now. Now I got to find where it's at. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys when I first started working my business and the difference that it makes, okay? So at the beginning of my business, like I said, I didn't really work my business for 2 months. I had a lot of $0 paychecks. I did get my Shakeology covered because I did sign up a couple challenge packs. I was not Emerald until January, until my first Super Saturday. Like I said, when I told you I started working the business. For 2 months, I did not sign a coach. All right. So I'm going to show you guys when I went balls to the wall. January 5th was the Super Saturday. January 30th, I was kicking some butt, and I had a $253 paycheck. Retail, guys, was $129, and then I signed up coaches. So I did get a fast start bonus for $110. My team bonus, because I was signing discount coaches, I did get a cycle bonus. So I made $14 off of signing a couple coaches, which is pretty awesome, right? So I'm going to go back now. Maybe. Maybe not. What the crap? Why is it doing that? We'll try it again. Okay. So now I'm going to go 6 months into my business. I was a diamond coach 6 months into my business. I was a diamond in April 1st was the day I rank advanced to diamond. So go into June, okay? I had a $275 paycheck. All right. That was me a couple months into diamond. I had $36 in cycle bonuses. It's getting better, okay? I still had to sell in order to make my income. But why is this back button not working? Sorry, hold on a sec. Now I'm going to take you guys to October. October was when I was qualifying for 5-star, actually 6-star and elite, okay? October 23rd was when I actually was qualifying. That was my first qualification. Think about it. I finally had 5 people who wanted to work the business. 6, I worked one business myself, but 5 people who wanted to work the business with me, and they wanted to rank advance. Hello, guys. Do you see that $594 paycheck? Do you see what that team bonus did from June to October? Do you see the difference? That's a huge difference. The matching bonus is from your team getting cycle bonuses. So my team is now working the business a little bit. And that team bonus is from cycle bonuses, that 100 on one side to 200 on the other. My volume is starting to grow because those 5 coaches started signing up customers and coaches along with what I was doing. My retail wasn't so hot, all right? But I didn't need to sell because I was turning from helping people in the challenge groups to also helping people build their business. And then I'm going to show you what happens in December of that year. Actually, let's do January 8th because that was my first paycheck in that year. Okay, so I was still doing a good bit of selling with challenge packs and stuff and products. Team bonus, $594. Guys, this is over half of my pay. Half of my pay between these two was because I am building a team. Do you see the difference? Do you guys see why you want to build a team? It's amazing. It's amazing what you can do by changing your focus a little bit from helping people in a challenge group to helping people in a challenge group as a discipline coach to help them build a passion to do this too. Even if they say no, they don't want to do anything with coaching. I can't tell you how many coaches I had do that. Most of my coaches on this call at one time said, I don't want to coach. I just want to be a challenger. Actually, every single one of you. Every one of you. That's what it's about. Actually, no, Erica, you did not want to. You wanted to work the business. But still. So that's, oh, Kayla, she's on too. She wanted to work the business right away. But that's what I'm getting at, guys. You know, it's totally possible. And it's not always about the money. I want you guys to know that. I don't want you to think that that's all I'm about. But I have a vision. I have a passion, and I have big goals. My goals have changed. You know, I want that financial freedom and stability for my kids. I want to be home with my kids. That is the most important thing to me. Family should be first. There is nothing wrong with that. If you have a goal of just to help people, your vision is not strong enough, because it has to be, you have to have a why that is strong enough that any obstacle that gets in your way, nothing is going to stop it. It's going to push you even harder to keep reaching that goal. So I want you guys to think about why you're here. Are you here just to help people? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying if you're wanting to build a business, you got to think of something more that's going to push you. Are you here because you want financial freedom? You want to get out of debt. You want to pay for school. You want to help others with preventing disease and illness because you've had a family member or yourself that has struggled with diabetes or hypertension or high cholesterol or something. You have to dig deep, and that has to be your push. So as long as you have a vision and a goal that's big enough, like I said, you can achieve anything that you want. Anything that you put your mind to, you can do. But at the beginning of this, remember I said there's a difference between trying and doing. You have to change that focus to I'm going to try to I'm just going to do it. Balls to the wall, baby. Like that's what you have to do. Sorry, I'm talking about balls so much on this call, but seriously, it's true. So, Star Diamond, Elite. Guys, this is not out of the question for you, but how awesome would it be to be part of an elite team? Your coaches, your uplines that are in here, I want you guys to know they're going for elite. They're pushing for it. Why? Because they don't want to be recognized as my upline, and my upline's upline is an elite team. They want that. They want you guys to have that. It feels freaking amazing. I have told them how amazing it feels. Now they want that, and they want that for you guys too. And that is one of the best feelings in the world, to say that you are in the top 5% of the entire organization. It moved from 1% to 0.5. That's amazing. You know, the ability to go to the leadership for me this year, it was by far the best event that I've ever been to. Not everyone gets a chance to do that. 200 people got to do that out of 380,000 coaches. You get the best training. You get to hear from corporate. You get to go to parties. You get that up close and personal seating at any of the events, and you get to have people go with you. So, you know, Megan and Sarah and Alicia and Aaron and Kayla and Erica and everyone who is on here that are your upline coaches, you know, they want to be able to take you to this stuff. They want to be able to take you to the core and go shopping without putting a post on Facebook and saying, hey, I can't really bring you, but what can I get you? And if they can get you anything, because then they run out of sizes and clothes and then you don't even get what you want. So that's why I have like a mess in the back here, if you guys can even see, because I did that because I'm like, I want you guys to be here and I want to bring you back something. And then by the time I go back to that store, there's like nothing left. And it was a pain in the butt. I was mad. And it's like, God, if they were just there with me, they would have been able to get it themselves. That's what I want you guys, all of you guys, not just my coaches, every one of you to experience yourself. To experience the recognition that Beachbody gives us is amazing. Like, a lot of people do like the recognition. Some people are very, I don't like to use introvert, but are introvert and shy. I'll use shy. A lot of you are shy and you don't like that recognition because it just makes you feel weird. And if that's you, that's okay. But I'm a yellow and I want freaking recognition. All right. I want people to know that I'm, at the top of the business because I've worked my ass off for it. So your picture gets it to be everywhere. At the leadership, they took professional pictures of us. How awesome is that? Like, you get to go smile and pose in front of the camera and do your little thing. It's fun. There's so many amazing things to go about this. You introverts are probably like, she is cray cray. It's okay. I still love you back. And then another thing that you get being an elite coach, again, money is not everything, but again, a lot of you are here for financial stability and freedom. What about $400 extra a month just because you're hitting Success Club? Hello, on top of what you're already making, that's pretty awesome. That's like your groceries for the entire month, or, your gas going to and from whatever you're doing, or like more Beachbody programs. Come on, guys. Like, this is an amazing opportunity. You get sneak peeks to everything. Where's my hammer and chisel? Hold on. Like, every night at leadership, we had a gift in our bed. It was awesome. So like, they give us a real hammer and chisel, and it says Beachbody on it with hammer and chisel. It's pretty awesome. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, like probably break something. And then we got another workout for hammer and chisel that nobody else has because that's what elite gets. I got a book made with me in it. Like, they took the time to make a book and put me everywhere from their pictures that they took. It's amazing, guys. All right, I'm done talking about me. It's really fun, though. It really is. They really recognize you for your hard work. What other company does that? If you have a job, does your company do that for you? Did they spell my name right? Probably not. I didn't notice if they didn't. I know they didn't on the Shakeology website, but I don't know. I mean, I think they did, but they did spell it wrong on the Shakeology website, which was annoying, but they fixed it, I think. So yeah, I mean, there's recognition. You get gifts, you get free swag. Before the performance line came out, I had the entire thing that I was able to use just to see how it was. The Boost products, I had those. This Shakeology, the new Shakeology, the cafe latte, even though I hate coffee, if you like coffee, you're going to love that stuff. But I got to try it firsthand. It's awesome. So I want you guys to really think about what you want out of this business. How important is this to you? Is this something that you want? Do these perks sound like something you can go for? If it doesn't motivate you, you have to find what is going to motivate you. But nobody can do it for you. You have to want to do it yourself. You have to be self-motivated, because at the end of the day, no one's going to want to push you every other week because one week you want it and one week you don't. No one is going to want to do that. And as you're growing a team and you realize how hard it is to motivate someone else when they don't want it themselves, you're going to realize how frustrating it is. And you're going to be like, no, I can't even do this. You have to find what motivates you. You have to have a vision. You have to have big goals. And you can't just try. You have to just go for it. Just go for it. It's going to be awesome. All right. Does anybody have any questions? I don't even know how long I talked. All right. Does anyone have anything to say? No? It was either really good or really bad.
Thank you. No, it was really good. I think it makes everybody on the call really just want this for themselves. This isn't just about helping your upline get to be an elite coach, because what's going to happen is as soon as your upline becomes an elite, they're going to teach you how to do it. I mean, Deidra is an elite coach. She's a 12-star diamond right now. She's teaching us how to do it so we can teach you. So look at this long term. Look at it like it's a win for everyone. It's not just a win for your upline. It's a win for you too, because they're going to pave the way for you. So just keep that in mind. It's cool.
Definitely.
I think also, I don't know about you guys, but when Deidra shows that income of how it's grown and grown and grown, and she didn't show you what it looks like right now. She didn't show that part, but it's serious, serious, serious income. It's money that will change your world. So I know some of you are in it for that. So you have to remember that it's worth it.
Christy just asked, how do you keep track of all your people? Are you ready for this? All right. So I do have my binder. where I keep track of a lot of people. That's where I keep track of my Instagram people, my challenge groups, who's in my challenge group. And then I have this. I can't even see myself, so I don't know where I'm at. Can you see this? Okay. So when I talk about going for no, I'm not kidding you. Like, I go for no every single month. Like every single month I do a go for no. I just started this. I have to update it. I promise. I invited more than this so far this month. But yeah, like every month I update it and I'll highlight who signs up with me so I know I don't need to follow up with them again. And you'll see that I have like little writing everywhere, and it's because I want to like see, is it for a coach? Is it for a challenger? Are they from around where I live? Do they have kids? Do they already have a fitness program? Have they already had Shakeology? So that's what I do. I keep track of everyone that way. And usually at the top of my go for no, somewhere on my go for no sheet, I will have my goals, because every day I look at it, I want to see what my goals are. And now I'm going to tell you guys something, because you're seeing my go for no and you realize that it's not always full. I have built my business so much that I have worked my way. You know how we always say sacrifice now, get the reward later? Guys, if you sacrifice now and invite every freaking day, 3 to 5 people every day, you're not going to have to do that forever. The month of May, I had a goal of getting SC20 and getting 20 new coaches and rank advancing 5 coaches. Do you see how many people I actually invited? Look at how many people signed up with only that amount of people. It pays off. The more you invite, the more consistent you get, the better you get through the conversations. These people that, ignored you before, they're going to come back to you. And I hit my goal of SC20. I exceeded my goal of SC20 that month because that consistency paid off. But you are not going to get there without that consistency. You have to do it and make those sacrifices. And then the other thing I do is my Woofu applications, I print them all out. And once they sign up, I highlight their name so I know they're with me. So I have a separate one for coaching applications, and I have it in a paper clip. And then I have challenge group applications. These are the ones that I already signed up, and these are the challenge group applications that haven't signed up with me yet. But I put the date that I last talked to them, how I found that, or how they found me, whether it's Instagram, my blog, my like page. So, I mean, I'm kind of organized. I try. Did that help, Christy? Okay.
I have just one more quick question. So when you have your go for no, how many of those people, like once you have them on that, like say for September, you had 100 people on the go for no, they don't make it to the October go for no list. They're now a follow-up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I actually add them. If I'm still talking to them the next month and they haven't signed up, I'll put their name on the next month.
Okay, that's how I am. I have like almost the same thing going on, and I have just like lists and lists and lists and lists of people. So I just wanted to see, it's probably better to just do like you have the one page, because I have my entire Facebook list printed out and then I highlight different colors.
That's good.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome that you did that. But I want you to keep in mind, although you put some of those names back on that next month, you still have to make sure that you're getting new people on too. Because if you constantly double dip in the same people, like you're getting stuck in that same market. You need to open yourself up to new people too.
That's where I think I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm at like the 7-month mark. So that's like, I have 600 friends on Facebook. Yeah. So I'm almost tapping out with the same group of people that I've invited for the last 6 months.
I only keep them on for like 2. I don't keep them on any longer than that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At that point, if it's over 2 months, the ball's in their court. They know what's going on. I don't keep following up with them after 2 times because you have to move on to new people.
Yeah, because I have people that like I invited in July, and I've followed up with them like 2 times, once in August, once in September, and at this point, anybody that in July, I'm just going to delete them off like my 100 list, right?
Don't ever delete anyone off the list.
Well,
just move on and don't add them to your next.
Right. My working list, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you using another social media outlet?
I'm using Instagram, and I have a lot of people that are Beachbody coaches that are following me, and it's hard to kind of decipher who's who. And I've been adding a lot of people on Facebook, but I've been building relationships. I ruined, I'm not ruined, but I wasted July and August. So September was kind of like my making up month for the last 2 months, because I blew it in July and August.
Yeah.
So this month I'm inviting all the people that I followed up with September. So I have a good list going on for the next 2 weeks, and then good. It seems like I'm getting back on the roll.
Good.
So, yeah.
If you have the other social media, I would just really make sure that you focus, do training on it. Don't just do it and be mediocre at it. Like, you need to go, I won't say balls to the wall
Balls
again.
to the wall. I knew that was
I won't
coming.
say it again. I just did it.
I actually bought the IG Academy from Charlene, and I have yet to do it. So I have to go balls to the wall or something.
Priority list. Make it a priority. Go all in. People are like, oh my gosh, she is weird. Yeah, totally do that. Do the training. Get really good at it. If you can get really good at 2 social medias, that's amazing, because you have to bring people in. If you're only bringing them in from Facebook, you can only go so far. I mean, people are not on Facebook as much as they are Instagram and, Twitter and Pinterest. So, yeah. Cool. Anybody else?
What do you do as far as, like, I had like 3 or 4 people that were saying that they were gonna like go by the challenge pack, and now they're like nowhere to be found, and they were like balls to the wall, ready to go, and like now they just disappeared.
You cut out. You said that they were gonna buy the challenge pack and then they just disappeared.
Yeah, and like I followed up with them and they just like don't respond or anything.
So usually if someone does not respond to me the first time, the second time I will follow up and say, hey, did I offend you in any way? I just want to make sure that I didn't say anything to upset you. People usually will be like, oh, no, sorry, I was busy, or I forgot to respond back to you, or yeah, you offended me, you called me fat. So, that will help you, hopefully get a response. And if they don't respond to that, cut the ties, the ball's in their court again. Oh my gosh. I think I have a problem. Yeah. So if you say it twice and they don't respond the second time, it's in their court, and you just wait for them to respond back to you at one time. They have to be ready. You can't force them to be ready. And obviously there's something wrong. A lot of people don't respond either because they forget, or because they don't have the finances, or they're too embarrassed to say that they're not ready. So,
ask your, I don't know who's your upline coach?
Michael Gowan.
Okay, so I would, if you're struggling, I would send Michael your conversations and say, help, I'm having trouble sealing the deal here. And Michael can look at them and say like, oh, maybe you don't say all this, or try to approach it differently. So I would ask your upline for help too, or ask Deidra.
Yeah, I talk to Michael like 24/7, so he helps me with that stuff or whatever. But like, he's told me with the ones that I'm having trouble with, just leave it alone. Mm-hmm. But I followed up with them like one more time just to see, and I don't know. I just wanted to know how y'all dealt with it, because it's kind of annoying. Because I'm one of those people that when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So I was just wondering what y'all do with that.
Not everyone is as cool as us. I just have to say it. Not everyone is going to be like you, and that thing that you're always going to come across. We still have that happen to us. I have messaged a bunch of people and I still get ignores when they told me they were ready to sign up too. So, you know, it is good, like Sarah said, to talk to your upline coach. But also realize that, you know, it may be nothing that you said. They said they were ready to sign up and something came up and they just aren't ready.
Okay, thank you.
I've heard of the Go for No, but I'm still confused. Did I miss that form? Kayla, you did miss that form. I'll post it and tag you in it. Okay. Oh, Alicia, I'll post in the group. Perfect. Oh. Can you guys hear that? Hold on. Shoot. Okay. Sorry. My phone was going off. All right. Any other questions, guys? I love that you guys are being so interactive. Thank you. All right. If you do come up with any questions, feel free to ask us. If you're in my group, feel free to post below. Sarah and Megan, if they have any questions, we are all here to help. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great night. See ya.